The fourth and the most high-profile day of India AI Summit is underway. And today, the world's most powerful minds in artificial intelligence came under one roof in the national capital. Have a look at those visuals on your screens. Prime Minister Modi joined the world leaders, heads of state and global tech leaders for a traditional family photo, marking a defining moment of the summit. French President Emmanuel Macron, Secretary General of United Nations, ministers, senior representatives from multilateral institutions and tech and AI industry leaders were present among other dignitaries at the event. Addressing the gathering, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid out a human-centric vision for the future of artificial intelligence, describing it as the MANAV framework for AI governance. Let's listen into that.
आज न्यू दिल्ली एआई इम्पैक्ट समिट में मैं एआई के लिए MANAV मानव विजन प्रस्तुत करता हूं। मानव का अर्थ होता है ह्यूमन, और मानव विजन कहता है मोरल एंड एथिकल सिस्टम्स, यानी एआई एथिकल गाइडेंस पर आधारित हो। अकाउंटेबल गवर्नेंस, यानी ट्रांसपेरेंट रूल्स, रोबस्ट ओवरसाइट एंड नेशनल सॉवरेनिटी, यानी जिसका डेटा उसका अधिकार। एआई को मशीन सेंट्रिक से ह्यूमन सेंट्रिक कैसे बनाएं, संवेदनशील और उत्तरदायी कैसे बनाएं, यही इस ग्लोबल एआई इम्पैक्ट समिट का मूल उद्देश्य है। साथियों, भारत एआई को किस दृष्टि से देखता है, उसका स्पष्ट प्रतिबिंब इस समिट की थीम में है। सर्वजन हिताय, सर्वजन सुखाय, वेलफेयर फॉर ऑल, हैप्पीनेस ऑफ ऑल, यही हमारा बेंचमार्क है। एआई के लिए इंसान सिर्फ डेटा पॉइंट न बन जाए, इंसान सिर्फ रॉ मटेरियल तक सीमित न रह जाए। इसलिए एआई को डेमोक्रेटाइज करना होगा, इसे इंक्लूजन और एम्पावरमेंट का माध्यम बनाना होगा।
Prime Minister Modi also raises concerns over child safety. He said that AI space should also be child safe and guided in a family friendly manner. Listen in.
हमें चिल्ड्रन सेफ्टी के प्रति और अधिक सजग होना होगा। जैसे स्कूल का सिलेबस क्यूरेटेड होता है, वैसे ही एआई स्पेस भी चाइल्ड सेफ और फैमिली गाइडेड होना चाहिए।
Let's go across to Pragya, my colleague, who's getting us more details. So there is a power-packed day. We saw the family photo. It also talks volumes about India's position in terms of that roadmap ahead of us to become an AI superpower and to bring all these influential people, global leaders, under one roof.
Absolutely, Swati. Today is definitely a power-packed day. In fact, Bharat has shown the world what it stands for, and also that it can lead on any front, be it the technology that had always been a hallmark of only the developed nation. Remember, this is the first time that such a conference is happening in a global south. India has taken the lead, and India has also shown the ambition that it can lead global south into an era where there's a level playing field as far as this technology is concerned. This is the future of the technology, and India has given a framework to the world about AI, which is that it should be not machine-centric, but human-centric. Human should not just be a raw material for AI. In fact, this has been reiterated by none other than French President Mr. Emmanuel Macron, and in fact, he has praised India for what it has achieved in democratizing the digital infrastructure in the country. And, Mr. Macron, while speaking about that, also praised India about its vision for AI and also the Impact Summit that it has convened. In fact, this is also a beginning of the relationship, and he has also posted an AI photograph where Prime Minister Narendra Modi can be seen with him making a heart shaped with the smiles, and it also says it's an AI. So Prime Minister has always been speaking about the challenges regarding AI, and this is why he said that every time you use AI, please there should be a watermark saying that this is an AI, so that everyone should know, because this is a technology that is very dangerous. If it is misused, it can destabilize the geopolitical and also the civil society, and there are many challenges regarding this particular AI solutions and also the technology. Having said that, Prime Minister has welcomed all the world leaders in the morning. They had the family picture.
Right.
In fact, it was also a platform for all the tech giants to speak to the world about their vision. It was such
the
a
Prime Minister
platform
also gave the Manav mantra. Pragya, stay on with us. With India hosting world's big AI Impact Summit, the global leaders are witnessing the history in making. My colleague Sumita has exclusively spoken to the OpenAI CEO Sam Altman.
Just take a question on the partnership with the Tata Group.
We're totally delighted. I think this will be an incredible. I want to pay attention to this, but I'd be happy to talk about it later. But I think this will be an incredible.
Just one word on India as a market for AI. In fact, we've been focusing on democratization. How do you really see? And if you could give us a sense of the kind of investments that you're looking at.
Democratization in AI is something that if I had a little bit of space, sorry. Yeah, democratization of AI is something that we really believe in, and I think this is, as the largest democracy in the world, will be an incredibly important force in that. But we're thrilled to contribute in any way we can.
Right. Just one final question on the issue of jobs.
Well, AI will certainly impact jobs in many ways. Some jobs will go away entirely. Some jobs will be hugely augmented, and then we'll find many new kinds of jobs to do. But all of human history suggests that with new technology, we find better ways to work, new ways to be useful to each other, new ways to express our creativity. I don't think it'll be any different this time, but certainly what it means to work will change a lot.
Right. Mr. Altman, just one final question, and I have to ask you this. This is essentially about, what the United States and companies like yourselves are doing, which is a very resource-intensive model versus what India is doing with a very, affordable models. We are focused on developing apps. How do you really see the convergence between India and the United States, and companies in these two geographies can come about?
AI is a technological revolution. I've heard people give different examples for it. One that Sundar has given is it's like electricity. This is something that people will use in all sorts of ways, generate in all sorts of ways, use for all sorts of downstream products. And this will be a global thing with many different components to it. And, there will be big models, there will be small models, there will be a whole ecosystem of different agents interacting. I think that's all good.
Greek Prime Minister, who is in India for the AI Impact Summit, spoke extensively about human mobility in the artificial intelligence era. Listening to this exclusive conversation with Times Now's consulting editor, Srinjoy Chaudhary.
Greek mythology is read all over India. The same probably applies to Indian mythology in Greece, not to speak of a common history, a common culture. So surely you would expect closer ties that are cultural in nature in the near future. Is this something you're looking at?
We will see this happening as the ties between our two countries are becoming stronger. There's a great interest by Indians to understand and to know more about the Greek civilization. The same is true about Greeks discovering India. Greeks are avid travelers, and I'm sure that they would love to travel more to India. And of course, there is significant opportunity for cultural cooperation, and I know that my Minister of Culture is fully committed towards strengthening the cultural ties between Greece and India. And I cannot stress enough the importance of having non-stop flights between our two countries. This is a true game changer. Greece is not that far, 6-7 hours, compared to the 10 or 11 hours you would need to fly to Central Europe. So this makes the trip easier. And we've seen in the past that the moment we have started establishing non-stop flights, then the momentum in terms of people-to-people connection really becomes much stronger. I also need to point out that Greece is opening up two new consulates in Mumbai and in Bangalore. They will be operational within the next month because we want to facilitate people traveling to Greece with their visa requests, but also to have a broader presence in the Indian subcontinent. I guess this is a testimony to the commitment of Greece in strengthening our strategic partnership with India.
You spoke of the FTA and you pushed it. How do you see, apart from olive oil, of course, this is a game changer for both Europe and India?
This is, I mean, the biggest, free trade agreement, ever signed. And of course, there's always, in Europe, some opposition against these types of agreements. We need to, and we will overcome them. Once the agreement reaches the European Parliament, I'm sure it will be overwhelmingly supported because it is a win-win agreement. We are countries of traders and explorers. So as traders and explorers, we need an FTA. We need to embrace trade and open borders. And of course, again, Greece is also a leading shipping nation. India is aspiring